When does protest shift from being a vital part of democracy to threatening it? Outside the town hall in Camden, protesters wanted the council to call a motion for a ceasefire in Gaza. But the Prime Minister last week warned that some demonstrations have crossed the line.
Now our democracy itself is a target. Council meetings and local events have been stormed. On too many occasions recently, our streets have been hijacked by small groups.
What do you feel about that language?
Well, do you see that this is a hijack? I only see people wanting peace.
What's your take on what Rishi Sunak was trying to do in that speech?
To dehumanise, to delegitimise the struggle, to say that these people are only here for disruption and that by lobbying councils it's not going to make a difference, but it does.
I think when the Prime Minister said what he said, I very much struggle to know where that's coming from, apart from the fact that he wants to stop us.
A notice told protesters they couldn't enter the public gallery.
Right. How do you feel about not being allowed in?
I don't think it's great. I'm not surprised.
Carried out.
11,000 children.
It's unsurprising because at the last meeting in January, this happened.
You need to now...
There were multiple disruptions and someone even threw a shoe from the public gallery.
If you can keep quiet while the leader speaks, otherwise we'll have to stop the meeting.
This time the council also turned down the group's request to formally present their case.
Well, the council say that they're not allowing the protesters to speak at the meeting today because they have other business, they've got a budget to approve, and they also feel that they don't have much influence when it comes to the situation in Gaza.
Kept outside, they held a minute's silence for those killed in the conflict. So what is legitimate protest? Most told me they disagreed with this demonstration outside MP Tobias Ellwood's house, but some supported it.
Listen, they're the ones that are intimidating us. They're the ones that are trying to say...
Not if you're outside their house.
They are trying to say that we can't protest.
Where's the ceasefire?
It was the same Camden Friends of Palestine group who recently shouted at Keir Starmer out with his wife in his constituency.
Complicit in genocide!
This is just a snapshot of a growing fracture between those who say this is breaking down the authority of our institutions and those who feel authority isn't listening. Jason Farrell, Sky News.